Grand Rising, peace family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Let me share this to let everybody know that we're live. Share this to let everybody know that we're live, family. Listen, USA CBDCs is coming soon, so be on the lookout, family. US CBDCs is coming soon, so be on the lookout. The market has corrected, so the opportunity to make money is here, right? The market has corrected, so the opportunity to make money is here, family. Right. So first off, I want to thank y'all. I want to welcome you to another episode of Max Crypto News, where we talk about these intangible coins at all times, family. We talk about intangible coins and crypto, family. Hey, the market is recovering. Yesterday we had a nice bump. Now the market is stabilizing, and the opportunity to make money is getting higher. All right, but family, first off, I want to let y'all know that this episode of Max Crypto News is being brought to you by Anointed Hands. Anointed Hands, family, right? And today I am releasing the first installment of my cryptocurrency class, family. It's $100 to take the class. It's a link in the description where you can come in, you can sign up for the crypto class. And I'm releasing the first installment today, family. In this class, we will discuss the cryptocurrency market, along with tools to use to invest in the market and make money. Family, the market goes off of 4-year intervals, and within the 4-year intervals, it's times when the market will bottom out, what we call bottom. And I say we hit the bottom day before yesterday. So that means everything will go up from now, right? So this episode of Max Crypto News is being brought to you by my Anointed Hands in the cryptocurrency class. So let's get into it, family, right? So first off, the CBCs, family. Now let's go to the market first, right? So we always got to start with the market, right? So we can see what is actually going on with the price of crypto. So right now, Bitcoin is at $17,390. This is where we're looking at. How y'all doing, man? Y'all in the chat, y'all give me a thumbs up. Let me know y'all watching or something. Y'all here? Y'all give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you're watching, so I can shout you out. But we're gonna start off in the market, family. It's always good to start off in the market, watching the market, because you can see what's going on. So Bitcoin is at $17,391 right now. It got close to 18,000 yesterday, which was great because it got all the way down under 15,000 the day before. So when you look at over here, you can see the market really took a major dip. It took a major dip, but now we're stabilizing, family, right? So it's around $17,406. Ethereum is at $1,294. BNB is at $295. All these stable coins, Tether at 99 cents. You know, Tether had a scare yesterday because US Tether went down around 96 cents, and it scared a lot of people. I was one of the people. You said Vanessa Williams said most of these black podcasts is all about making money. This man, I charging you people $100 for a class. LOL, Greek. Ms. Vernice Williams, with this class, you're gonna make money. So if you're gonna make money off the information that I'm gonna give you, why shouldn't you pay me for the information? If the purpose of you using this information It's for you to make money. That is greed. But I shouldn't get paid for the information that I'm going to give you. So you can make money. Make that make sense to me. But let me keep going, right? So you got XRP at 39 cents, close to 40 cents. Cardano is around 36 cents. You got Doge at 8 cents. Matic is at $1.08, y'all. I'm a big Matic fan. Matic is the one that I'm really going to be pushing this go round. Matic is one that you want to get involved in. I'm just telling y'all, Matic is coming. DOT is at $5.88. Solana is at $17.91. I don't deal with Shiba, but it's at 1,113 Satoshis. You got Tron at 5 cents, Litecoin at $62.92. Avalanche at $15.01. Uniswap at $6.02. Wrap BTC is nothing but the Ethereum style of BTC. And I was looking at who is Elon Musk and Jack Dorsey was talking about trying to merge Ethereum and Bitcoin last night. I was watching the podcast and they was talking about merging Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's interesting. You got Unis at $3.90. You got the Link at $7.17, holding strong. Atom at $12.15. Ethereum Classic is at $21.98, basically $22. Stellar at 9 cents. Monero at $129. And then you got Kronos. Y'all know that the Staples Center is called crypto.com, the center. This is the coin for the Staples Center, y'all. So the renaming of the Staples Center, I think it's crypto.com or something, but this is their coin. Kronos. CRO is actually the actual coin of the company that has renamed the Staples Center. Right, so that's the market. I will go a little bit further in depth if I see it in the chat. It's a reason to look further into some of these charts, right? But so Algorand at 31 cents. That's a good buy. Algorand 31 cents. You got Bitcoin Cash at $105. If you don't know, Bitcoin Cash was the original Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash is really the original Bitcoin. But when it have the halves and merging, this is really the original Bitcoin, y'all. You got Toncoin at $1.51.57. All right, family. So let me get in here and let me go to some news. Let's deal with the news and with these USDCs. And there's an article that came about New York Fed. The New York Fed is collaborating with Singapore Mass to explore CBDCs. Now, this is where it's getting interesting because we know that Joe Biden, the president, passed a bill. Was it last year? But it was this year about the United States government looking into digital currency and CBDCs, right? And this is an article that says, I'm gonna actually play the article so I don't have to read it. I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna play it so you can hear it.
New York Fed collaborates with Singapore MAS to explore CBDCs. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York's New York Innovation Center, NYIC, and the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, will launch a joint experiment with wholesale central bank digital currencies, WCBDCs. Regulators are keen to test the WCBDC's potential for cross-border wholesale payments. On November 11, the MAS announced the launch of Project Cedar Phase 2 Exuban Plus. In its framework, NYIC and MAS will leverage WCBDCs as a settlement asset in cross-border cross-currency transactions. The aim is to assess the possible ability of WCBDC to reduce settlement risk. Leong Sing Cheong, Deputy Managing Director at MAS, highlighted the concept of interoperability, which lies at the core of the experiment. The project takes a practical approach and designs for any future wholesale CBDC to be interoperable across networks, while maintaining each network's autonomy. As the statement goes, Project Cedar Phase 2 Ubin Plus will not advance any specific policy outcome, nor does it signals any imminent decisions on issuing a CBDC by the Federal Reserve. A report with the project's findings should be released in 2023. On November 4, NYIAC released a report on the first phase of Project Cedar. During the first phase, spot transactions were carried out between different currencies on different ledgers through a permissioned blockchain network with an unspent transaction data output model. Related, the clearinghouse stands up for bank rights, opposes CBDC and comments for U.S. Treasury. Project Cedar complements the Boston Fed's work on a retail CBDC in Project Hamilton, being conducted in conjunction with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Digital Currency Initiative. Ubin Plus is MA's international initiative to improve efficiency and reduce the risks of cross-border foreign exchange settlement by advancing cross-border connectivity and interoperability of wholesale digital currencies. The Fed still has no plans to issue a CBDC, NY Fed Executive Vice President and Head of Markets Michelle Neal said at a presentation in Singapore, but it has investigated foreign exchange spot settlement from the perspective of the Federal Reserve.
So now, the way they word it makes it seem like they're not interested into CBDCs. But let me tell y'all something, man. I can show y'all articles that the Federal Reserve has been following crypto, experimenting with crypto and CBDCs for at least going back to 2017. So what's happening in the crypto world is once they came out with these stable coins are basically digital assets that's pegged to $1. So they basically stay at $1 at all times. Once stable coins were able to be activated and ran on the market, you have banks that's coming out with central banking digital currencies. That's what CBDCs are. They're central banks digital currencies. So you have these centralized banks now that are coming out with their own form of digital currency. And that's what CBDCs are. All over the world, you have these banks that's already making them and having them come out. You go on my YouTube page and you can see I talked about this a lot last year before last and last year, because that's when it was big. But United States has to get involved because China has already made their own digital currency. Since China has made theirs, the United States has to follow suit to stay competitive with China. So this is coming down the pipeline. The thing is, whichever network United States builds their CBDC on, that currency is really going to get a boost. That's what we in the digital currency world are trying to figure out. Which network will they use? And there's only a certain amount of networks that they can use that is built to build CBDCs on. So we have a short list of them. And the one that the United States use, the money really will go up, right? Again, y'all, this episode of Max Crypto News is being brought to y'all by my new cryptocurrency class. The first installment of the class has been sent out to all the students. Everybody that have purchased the class, they received the first installment of it, right? Today is when the first installment go out, right? So let me get into a platform that I like to use, family, and it's called Nexo. Now, the reason why I like to use Nexo is because Nexo pays you interest on your crypto. So with Nexo, you get 12 to 16% interest on your money on this platform. 12 to 16% interest on your idle assets. So one thing that I'm very big on about Nexo is buying you a stable coin, basically USD Tether or USDC. These are basically digital dollars. And when you put your money in the digital dollars, you can earn interest every day on your money compared to being in the bank. We have our money in banks, in our savings account, our money market and savings account, and you getting pennies on the dollar for your money in the bank. Well, with Nexo, they giving you up to 16% interest annually on your money that you can store with Nexo. And this you get paid out 7 p.m. every day. They give you your interest. And it's compounded interest, so it compounds. So every day at 7, I get my interest for my amount of crypto. If you got Bitcoin here, they pay you interest in Bitcoin. If you got Ethereum here, they'll pay you interest in Ethereum. If you have USD Tether, they'll pay you interest in your USD Tether. Every day at 7, you get paid your compounded interest. This is why I'm big on Nexo, because it allows you to put your money in the crypto world, draw interest, and invest in crypto when you want to. And the key is it helps you avoid paying capital gains taxes, because the Uncle Sam and IRS is getting their money now. When you file your taxes, if you own crypto and you have cashed it out or sold it, they taxing you because it's a capital gains tax. Well, Nexo removes that completely from the equation. When you use Nexo, you borrow from yourself. So instead of cashing out, you can borrow. I need $1,000. Let me borrow $1,000 from myself. Now that $1,000 that you borrow from yourself, you don't have to pay taxes on. Now the key is that if you don't pay it back, they're gonna take it from the amount of crypto that you have on the exchange. That's the pro of Nexo. The con of Nexo is that you don't own your keys. And with crypto, you want to be the owner of your keys. It's just like your house or your car. You have to own your keys. You want to have your own keys to your house. You want to have your own keys to your car. So you don't want nobody else to have your keys. That's the only bad thing about Nexo, is that they have the keys. You don't have the keys. But as far as using it to get interest and then trading or sending it from their exchange to either a hot exchange or a cold exchange, or even your own personal Trevor wallet, then that's what you do. But it's ways around everything. But Nexo is paying you interest on your crypto that's idle. So let me get to the chart real fast, because I want y'all to look at computer moving slow, y'all, but check out the gains that's been had with Bitcoin in the last, we're going to look at the last 3 days on the chart. The last 3 days, we're going to check out the chart and see how Bitcoin has went up and it went down. And how, if you had invested when I went live a couple of days ago, when the market was red, how you could have made some nice money in a couple of days. And this is why you want to, this further illustrates why you want to set your Nexo account up. Because with Nexo, you already have your money sitting there. So now when the market tanks like it did on Wednesday, it started on Tuesday, But once the market tanks like it did on Wednesday, you would be able to take advantage of the market because you already have your money sitting there waiting. You have your USD tether or your stable coin that's already there on the market. So now you just exchange it. Okay, Bitcoin has went down. Let me buy some. The market is crashing. Let me go ahead and swap some of this USDT for this crypto, right? And that's what I did because I have it sitting there waiting for opportunities like this. So when you look at this chart, let me blow it up. When you look at it and you see that on Wednesday, on Tuesday is when it started. Bitcoin's around $20,000 on Tuesday. So let's say hypothetically, you would have done what I told you to do, because I've been telling y'all to sign up with Nexo. I ain't just said this today. I've been saying this. And this is free information that I'm giving. This not even information I'm giving in the class. But I've been told y'all to sign up with Nexo. I've been said sign up with Nexo. But let's say you would have done it. And let's say you would have put $500 in Nexo and it's just sitting in USDT, which is the stable coin, and you drawing interest every day. Every day you get interest on it, right? So then Tuesday, you see Bitcoin around 20,000. Then it drops all the way down Tuesday to around 17,000. So let's say you like, well, it was 20,000, dropped down to 17,000. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna wait because I think it's gonna go lower. So let's say you waited till this sucker get down to $15,000. It got lower, y'all. Bitcoin got around 15.5, 15.6, right? But let's say you would have said, okay, when it got to, let's say you couldn't catch the bottom because it's hard to catch it when it get all the way to the bottom. Let's say you would have caught it at 16. And you say, okay, well, now let me put this 500 that I have in CBDCs or USD Tether. Let me put this 500 into Bitcoin. I'm gonna invest 500 into Bitcoin. Now they done went from 20,000 to 16,000. So that means basically they done lost $4,000 in value. You know it's a lot cheaper. I'm gonna put this 500 into it. Okay. Let's say you would have done it, which I did because I was waiting on it. This is how you play the game. So now the next day, Bitcoin shot up to over 18,000. But let's say you couldn't catch the top because it's hard to catch the top. You got to be sitting here looking at your computer all day long to catch the top. So it's hard. But let's say periodically you popping in on Nexo on your phone looking at the price. Oh, now Bitcoin has went up. Let's say you catch it at 17. Let's say you catch it at, let's say here. Let's say you catch it at $17,595. So you catch it at basically 17,600 and you sell. Mind you, you brought it at 15, 8. Say you brought it at 16. You brought $500 worth of crypto at 16,000 and you sell that same $500 because it's going to go up. That $500 from 15, what is it, 16 to 15, 15.6, it's like $1,600. So let's say you sell that 500. That 500 you multiply it times 1.6 basically to see how much interest you would have made, how much it would have went up that fast, and you sell it and you put it back in USDT like I did because that's how you play the game. You put it back in USDT because you say, okay, I'm gonna take my $150 that I gained. Now, if you would have put 1,000, you would have gained more. But let's say I'm saying hypothetically just 500 or 100. It don't matter. But you take your gain and you switch it back into USD Tether. So now when the market comes today and it's going down, you don't lose your money. You're not losing what you gain because you put it back in the tether. Now, as the market today stabilizes and do whatever it's going to do, you sitting on the sideline because you already done took your gains and put it back in the USDT. So now you're just waiting. That's the game you play, right? But this is what we're going to do in my class. This is how I'm teaching. We're going to get daily, whenever the market crashes or whenever you have a big correction and the market goes down, we invest in. And when it go up, we're going to take whatever percentages we get. We may not get 5,000. You may not get 500. You may only get $75 in profit. Take that 75, put it right back in USDT until we reach the point wherein it's no more going down. We're really just going to be going up. And we're at that point now where you can invest and make good money, family. Right? So now when you look at this, look at the sale. This right here, they were selling heavy. Yesterday, people were buying. The charts don't lie. People lie, but the charts don't lie, man. So you can see all the selling. Then people were buying. They were buying. And guess what? While they were buying, see, you want to do opposite what everybody else doing. So while everybody is selling, you're supposed to be buying. Because they selling because the price is going down and they don't want to lose their money. That's basic economics. People sell when they feel like they're losing money. So you sell your assets before you take a loss. So you selling. And the ones that's buying are the ones that's like, okay, well, I'm getting a deal. Let me buy it. So yesterday when everybody was buying, I was selling. Because I already made my money the day before. So now I'm selling. And now today I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna just let it do what it do. Because I already made my gains. So when you look at the RSI, the relative strength index, you can see that on Wednesday we was well under this line. This is how you know when to buy. It tells you, look at it, it's under the line. Oh, this is buy all day long, buddy. When it's down like this under here, you better buy. And look, I don't want to tell y'all, I can show y'all too much. You got to take the class, man. But this is buy all day long. So now where the strength model is going, it's going back up. It's in the middle. It's moving sideways. So it seems as if from yesterday to today, Bitcoin is more like stabilizing. And that's what the strength index is letting you know, is basically trying to stabilize. So we can expect it to go, sideways, up or down a little bit, but just move sideways. But we're going to get a push. That's what I'm waiting on, that push. And we're going to be prepared, y'all. But with that being said, man, I ain't going to talk y'all to death. Because I like to look at these charts, man. The charts don't lie. People lie, but the charts don't lie. The charts keep tell you exactly what's going on, right? But with that being said, man, look at Bitcoin. It's at 17. So it's down $270 today. With that being said, man, I thank y'all for watching. Y'all enjoy y'all day. And I will see y'all next time. Peace. And why do, family? So let me end this.